friends, welcome to today's class. Today is all about strengthening our back. I know we always want to stretch and release all that tension, but absolutely need to strengthen the back as well. Just like my boy Peep here knows, it carries us, our spine moves us through. We have to respect it, so as much as we want to open it, we got to build it up too. Just one of those key things, you know, finding that balance. I feel like everything always comes back to balance. It's like the universe is always getting to me in the back of my mind, like, hey, balance. Like anytime I'm frustrated with something, anytime I wish I could do something else, or I wish it could be that, balance. It's a very good mindful practice as well, just kind of reframing your thought, reframing, reminding, and redo. It's just a little tidbit of the day. All right, enough of my nonsense. You're not here for my TED Talks. But we are here today on the mat. We are starting today in a cross-legged seated position, or whatever feels good. If you'd like to have the legs out wide, if you'd like to sit on a bolster for a little bit, if you'd like to do cobra, whatever feels good, find it, be at it, and meet me there. We are gonna close our eyes here, and we're gonna roll the shoulders back. Drop them down, bring out heart center, squeeze the shoulder blades together, push out heart center right forward. Take a deep inhale here through the nose. Exhale, open mouth. Beautiful. Another big inhale through the nose. Exhale, open mouth. One more here. Inhale. And exhale, open mouth. Beautiful. Let's drop down right ear to right shoulder. Feeling that stretch along the left side of our neck. Dropping down that left hand. And walking out the fingers like they're a little spider. Ooh, deepening that stretch. Being mindful we're not sinking into that right hip or tipping too far in the left, but finding the balance. Oh my gosh, I'm too much. Okay. Another breath here. Beautiful. Walk that hand back and we'll slowly shine the chin to the ceiling. Really squeeze the shoulder blades here together. Oh. Awesome. Slowly release out of that and we'll drop down left ear to left shoulder. Dropping down that right hand and walking that right hand out. Ooh, I'm always way more tight on the side. You might notice that about yourself too, and that's okay. It's okay to be different. It's okay to feel that imbalance. I gotta get out of here. But that's totally okay. It does not have to be the same. I think that's an old yoga myth. It's like, don't push yourself past what your other side can't do. And it's, you can absolutely don't totally go wild, but it's okay to give that other side some grace and make it an effort to meet it at its other side, you know? Oof. Set those little physical goals. They help so much. Beautiful. Slowly walk that hand back and we'll drop down chin to chest. Squeezing the shoulder blades, making sure we're keeping a nice active spine, sitting up nice and tall. Beautiful. And slowly rise right ear to right shoulder. This time keep that rotation in motion. Slowly turning the head wherever you feel. Oh, you need that extra love, that extra stretch. Again, staying active in the spine, not slouching down, but rising up, lifting out of those hip bones. Oof. I know this sounds totally awful, but like, you know those old medieval torture things where they like pulled you or like twisted you to like, but like, what if they just stopped at a certain point? Just when you said when, you know? Like I would like that. I would like to be, oof. I know, I'm terrible. Okay, here we go. Give me one more circle in this direction and then switch sides. Staying active in the spine. Remember, we love our back. It helps us, it carries us. Woo-hoo. A few more circles here. Awesome. Beautiful. You can come out of that and open your eyes if you would like. We're going to bring the bottoms of the feet together here. Woo. Got my hips are gonna crack. All right, so it's trying to pull in the heels towards that pelvic area. Absolutely, if we're out here, that is totally okay. We welcome wherever we are at. We're gonna make sure we're sitting up nice and tall. Roll the shoulders back, bring out heart center. You can grab the ankles if you'd like, you can grab the knees, and we're gonna flutter the thighs open like beautiful butterfly wings that they are. Get the hip flexors moving and grooving. We're gonna be using them just a little bit today. All right. Sorry, my cats are doing something crazy over there. What's new? We're gonna inhale, lift up the arms, reach out those sit bones. Exhale, forward fold. We can get our fingertips down, our forearms down, forehead, wherever we are at today. Whew, we welcome. Be mindful of our shoulders. You're not hunched up at the ears, but nice and relaxed at the sides. Letting your hips fall. Release the tension there. With your next breath, try to sink a little bit deeper here. Reach a little bit further. Feel that reverse connection of pulling out through the fingertips, but yet sinking down into the tailbone. Beautiful. Slowly stack vertebrae on top of vertebrae. We're going to kick the legs out straight ahead of us here. Feel free to flex those ankles. Mine are always crunchy. And we are going to take a big inhale here. Reach out of those sit bones. Exhale, forward fold. Grab the toes, grab the shins, grab the knees, wherever we are at. We welcome. You want to be mindful that you're not hunching up the shoulders at the ears, but they are also nice and relaxed at the sides. For me to try to get a little further, I pretend I'm pushing with my chest. I'm not reaching out for my arms, but yet I'm leading with my chest. I think sometimes we think our hands or we think our head, but finding that nice even back, that helps us protect that spine. Making sure that you can feel the heels, they're not rotated out, but nice and in. A few more breaths here. Beautiful. Slowly stack vertebrae on top of vertebrae, and we'll come back up from that. And we're going to swing our legs to the side and come up to a tabletop position. So hands are right underneath shoulders, knees are right underneath hips. Make sure you can feel the big toe and the pinky. We got flat feet on the back. We are going to inhale, look up, pop the glute. Exhale. Tuck the chin to chest, suck in the belly button to the spine and curl under. Hello, little one. And inhale to look up, pop the glute. Oh my gosh. I'm glad that's on camera. Exhale, baby, you're gonna like it. We're going down. Inhale, look up. Exhale, curl under. Inhale, look up. Really push through with each breath. Push the palms and carve out as we exhale. 2 more here. Inhale. Exhale. 1 more big inhale. And exhale. Awesome, awesome. We're going to curl the toes over and push up into downward dog. No. We can be downward cat, I guess. Nonetheless, we are here making sure your index fingers are aligned. We are breathing. We're keeping nice and steady. Feel free to move your dog however you like. Walk your dog out. This is your time, your breath. me. I'm feeling lots of releases here. I'm so sorry. A little crunchy. Woo. Oh, gosh. Okay. All right, one more breath here. Beautiful. Next breath, we're going to lift the right leg high for three-legged dog. Hold, hold, one more hold. You got it. And then we're going to step that right leg through. Try not to get on peep because we're going to drop down that left knee. We're going to be in this low lunge here. Woo, woo. It's kind of hard having a cat obstacle. We're making this work. All right. From here, we are going to inhale the arms around. Exhale, intertwine those fingertips. Another big inhale here to lift up. Exhale if you'd like to raise that little knuckle sandwich you've made, or you can keep it nice and low, whatever feels good. Squeezing in that core to the spine, finding that balance. One more breath. Beautiful. You can release out of that. And carefully, you're going to step this left leg up, woo, to meet the right. Add a little challenge there, a little core. Again, working around this obstacle. But now that we're standing, we are going to sink all our weight into our heels. I like to lift my toes up so I know my weight is in my heels. And I'm going to lift up my arms, slowly lower the glute like I'm looking for a chair because we are getting into chair. And again, chair is all about keeping the chest up. We don't want to dip down with the chest. Keep it nice and up and raised. Don't have to go low with this. Absolutely, we can keep a nice high chair. That's okay. If you can sink lower, let's try to sink a little bit lower. Activating those hips and that back. One more breath. You're doing great. You're doing amazing. Awesome. Forward fold. Super great job. We're here for just 2 breaths though because we do need the weight. And we're going to rise up. And we're going to put all our weight in that right foot, left leg. If I can do this carefully. He's going to rise up. And we're going to meet in Warrior 3. Work around this cat. Woo. So arms are straight out, kind of like Superman. They did not sponsor me for this content. Woo. All right. Reaching out. It's okay, like I just fell. That's all right if you do. We just try and get back up. It's all right if we're shaking or struggling. To struggle is a human thing, and that is a beautiful thing, is to be human and to be alive. One more breath. Awesome. We're going to drop that left foot to meet the right and a forward fold for reals this time. We're here for about 3 breaths. Whew. Gotta work around this kitty cat. Is this your mat now? All right. Beautiful. On this next breath, we're going to step the right foot back and then the left. We're in plank for just the breath. All right, Pete, this is not going to go well for you. Slowly with control. I know, I'm sorry. We're going to come down onto the mat. Beautiful. From here, you're going to place a hand on either side of your chest. Take a big inhale as you rise up into Cobra. Awesome. Exhale, lift the chin and breathe. Doing awesome. Let all that good vibe, all that breath work. Work. Oh my gosh. Awesome. We're going to come back down. And then again, here we are, Superman pose. So, or seal, kind of however you'd like to look at it. You're going to bring an arm back on either side. And we're going to lift up the arms, lift up the legs, lift up the chest, lift up the face. As high as we can, squeeze those shoulder blades together, really push up. We're doing awesome. Hold it. We're Doing amazing. Almost there. Awesome. Drop down. Take a breath here for just a second. And on our next breath, you're going to rise up. Right hand's going to grab right ankle. Left hand's grabbing left ankle. And we're going to lift up yet again. Woo! Doing amazing. Hold it, hold it. Breathe, breathe through this. You're incredible. You're doing awesome. Awesome. Slowly drop it back down. Beautiful, beautiful job. We're going to slowly flip over onto our spine. Woohoo. Meet on our back. And we're going to do a reverse plank. So what that entails is you might want to sit up first. Woo. Place a hand behind you. Have your fingertips be pointing down towards your feet, just like I have. And on an inhale, we're going to push up, lift the core, reverse plank. You're doing awesome. Really push through those palms, push through the arms. Use the energy from each fingertip. Breathe through this. You're doing awesome. Squeeze that belly button to the spine. We got this. Keep that breath nice and steady. One more breath. Awesome. Slow with control. Drop it back down. You can let the spine fall back to the mat. We're going to step right heel to left, or right heel to right glute, left heel to left glute. Get more in the 3. All right. And we're going to inhale, squeeze the shoulder blades right underneath heart center. Slowly lift the glutes, squeeze the glute muscles, intertwine the fingers. Place them underneath the glutes, and we're going to hold for bridge. Doing amazing, friends. Keep that good work up. And those hips. Squeeze in the glutes for that extra spine support, extra strength. One more breath. And slowly lower down. Awesome job. All right. We're going to flip back over to our bellies and we're going to get into child's pose. So I'm going to switch directions. Woo. So we're going to kiss the toes together, send the knees out wide, slowly lower the glute, walk the hands out and bow the head down. And breathe. All right, one more breath here. Beautiful. We're going to rise up into downward dog. Awesome. Second dog of the day. Again, walk it out your way, however that entails. If maybe you want to lift one heel up while pressing the other down and switching sides. Or just find some stillness, whatever feels good. Being mindful, index fingers are aligned and we breathe. Awesome. On this next breath, lift the left leg high. We're in 3-legged dog. Hold, hold, hold. Awesome. Step that left leg through. We're going to drop down that right ankle, or the right knee. I'm so sorry. Yeah, the right ankle, I suppose. Beautiful. And just like the other side, we're going to swim our hands behind us, intertwine the fingers, look up and punch that little knuckle sandwich out. And even if you want to, maybe a little up. Squeeze in that core to the spine. And breathe. Awesome. And the next breath, we're going to release that step, this back right foot to step up to the left. Hey, hey, good job. All right. From here, we're going to take a big breath. Lift those arms up and slowly sink down into chair. You got it. Again, being mindful of our chest, our placement. We're not dipping down, but we're just keeping that nice flat back as much as we can as we sink a little bit lower and breathe. Think about this as your last chair of the day. Maybe, if you want to do more, that's your choice, but make this one count as we dip a little bit lower. You got it. Hold it, hold it. You're doing awesome. One more breath. Beautiful. And slowly drop down. We're here in a forward fold for just 2 breaths. Beautiful. We're going to rise up. Leave all our weight in that left foot. Right foot. Woo. Squeezing in that core. Slowly lift it up. We're going to be in warrior 3. Arms are going out. Woo. This is hard. Arms are going out, reaching across like Superman. Try to make a nice flat back. Absolutely okay if we're not that. We're trying, and that is all that matters. One more breath. Awesome. Slowly with control, drop that down. Awesome, awesome. Take a breath. Woo. And forward fold. Oh my goodness. We are doing the most. You're doing the most because you are the most. You're the best. All right, we're going to set that left foot back and then the right. And we're in plank for just a breath. As we slowly melt down to the mat, we have a hand on either side of our chest. And we can feel the big toe and the tops of our feet on the mat. And we inhale to lift up. Exhale, drop the shoulders. You can add a little chin lift here for your cobra. Beautiful. Slowly lower down back to the mat. And we're going to do this other Superman variation or the seal pose. So we're going to bring our arms back to our sides and we're going to lift up the chest, lift up the arms, lift up the legs. Hold this breath. You got it. Really pull from those shoulders. Squeeze them together. Awesome. Slowly drop down. Last one, best one. We're going to grab right hand with right ankle with left hand. And we lift. You got this. Doing great. Hold that breath. Hold that breath. Beautiful. And slowly drop down. Awesome. We're going to rock to our sides and on our back. We're going to do that reverse plank just like we did before. We're doing it again. And think about it. You already did it, so you can do it again. You're capable of so much. So kicking out the legs, rising up, hands are behind us. Our fingertips are pointed down towards our feet. And we inhale to lift, push the hips, raise them up. And breathe, really push through those palms. One more breath. And slowly drop down to the mat. Awesome. We're going to end here with, well, the hard stuff will get down to cool down. Bringing up those heels. Tucking the shoulder blades right underneath our heart center. We're going to lift up the hips, intertwine the fingertips, push up those glutes, squeeze them in. We're in bridge. And we want to keep those knees together. You don't have to be touching, but just don't go too wide on that. You know, keep a nice even hip. Beautiful, and slowly lower that down. Awesome, awesome. We're gonna let our legs fall into a reclined cobbler. So bringing the bottoms of the feet together, we're gonna open up the arms like a big T. You did amazing, that was awesome. Take some breaths here. Beautiful. We're going to hug in the knees now. Here we go. We're going to rock side to side. Feel free to release any tension in the ankles. Beautiful. And we can slowly relax out of that. Let's release the left leg, but keep the right leg hugged in. And again, feel free to release any more tension that you might have. And when you feel ready, we're going to take that left hand, grab this right leg, pull it across the left body, keeping that left hand as a support to hold the right leg down, opening up right hand to look out to the right side body. I could really melt here all day, but slowly pull out of that one and let's switch sides. Sending that right leg down, we're going to hug in the left. Again, feel free to release any crunchiness, any tension in that ankle. Hold on, I got one. I know it. Oh, there it goes, sorry. All right, taking that right hand, pulling that left leg across. Oh yeah, I felt that in my back. Opening up the left hand out to the left side body, and that is where our eyes will gaze. Beautiful. You can slowly unwind out of that, or if you want to stay on either, you can. That is A-okay. Feel free to melt into your Savasana now if you've got the time for it. Make it melt. Oh, you did such great work today. Remember how amazing you are, how amazing your body is, what amazing work y'all do together. But release any tension you may have in the face and the mouth. Make sure shoulders are tucked right underneath spine. You can have arms open, hand on chest, hand on belly, open palms. Do whatever you like, whatever feels good. Melt into the mat, close your eyes, and breathe. Happy Savasana. friends, if you can stay here long enough, please do. Or if you have to get back on the day, like unfortunately I have to, you may rise up. Oof. But again, please stay in this Savasana if you can. I wish I could. And bring our hands together, heart center, and I bow my head at y'all. Thank you so much for bringing your light and your energy and joining me today for this class. Remember how loved you are. Bye.